It's been a long day.
It's a full hazard. Steven, I don't know if you ever met my wife. This is Sarah.
I think we did a couple, in passing at a couple different things, but... Oh, no, I hit a deer early Thursday morning.
Oh my gosh!
So I left in a hurry today I've been borrowing a vehicle from my parents, and not realizing the fact that all my backup sweatshirts and all the stuff I always have packed.
No!
But,
so you're...
I'm good though.
I was to say, I don't have any spare clothing for you.
No, you're good. I'm warm-blooded to begin with.
Okay.
I mean, the only reason I'm wearing shoes right now is because I left my sandals in the office.
Nice. Well, I gotta go scramble quick. I forgot I was supposed to get a table to set that. Alright, are we gonna have a portable mic thing too? Or
I'm gonna Vox Brandon. He's gonna be here at 8 to get some shots from the field of all the stuff.
Okay.
So I'll just have him bring his, and we'll bring it up here. So.
Okay. Well, I mean, if there isn't one, then just wouldn't occur. But
yeah. If anything, we'll just record it through his stuff.
Oh, that'd be perfect. Like near what time is it? About 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
I'll just make sure he brings it.
I mean, the athletic director said that. Oh. Yeah, I know. There's nothing blocking. Do you need a jacket? Oh, you have one. Do you need a hoodie? I do. No, I'll just wear my jacket. I was going to bring a blanket. I think you got to go get him something.
I'm good.
For sure. Yeah, if you want to go, I have a green blanket folded on the table. You could go get that. It's washed and ready to go. And then maybe get Steven a blanket. No, I want to see you wrapped up in a shawl.
Honestly, until below freezing, it's shorts.
Oh,
I'm one of those people.
nice.
Are you grabbing a trophy?
Nope. So the cross country team is actually running it up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think next time when we do this next year, I'm gonna create like a Santa tracker, like gift, where it shows like a red line and it just shows a can track like around.
Awesome. Like assuming you can have full stands next year, is to do a march, like get all the Abbey fans together here and have them like anyone that wants to walk a couple miles to the beach.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
And especially if they, depending if the wind's in, maybe you can carry it with them. Yeah, I think we gotta pick this one up.
Oh, look, it's over here. Yeah, so I'm gonna post it. So the can is here. So yeah, 6:30. They're gonna be down there presenting it. Okay. I think I'll get this wall saw down there. I think I'll get yelled at.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm at that. One day, maybe.
I got 3 soccer games to call.
Oh, how you gonna do that?
Tuesday, well, they're one after. Marshall was supposed to be Tuesday soccer championship.
Whoa.
The guy that was supposed to do it got COVID. So.
Wow. That's gonna be fun.
Also, you got the swim meet up at the center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have. But yeah, no, Matt was just doing the swim meet up there.
Well, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are spreading out fast, eh? That's pretty good.
The problem is Metro's pool is so small.
Okay.
They weren't able to allow a single fan of any kind.
So how'd you guys get it?
We are streaming it so that all the parents can sit out in
Oh, I see. They're probably like, oh, thank God you're here.
Yeah.
didn't run home, huh?
No, I figured I'd lose a good parking spot and I have to walk by myself.
God knows where. Once you have that YouTube link up, I'm going to hand you my phone and I'll ask you to share it if you don't mind.
It's live.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Well, do you want to do that right now?
Yeah. Well, it's here. Let me just send it to you quick.
When do you want me to start talking about stuff?
Whenever you're ready, my plan is I'm going to run your video that you sent me.
Okay, when?
Whenever, like a minute before you're ready to go.
Okay.
And then you can go from there.
Well, what would you like to do? I see it's getting tough.
I would say if we go at like 50, that gives you 9 minutes to talk about stuff before kickoff.
Oh, it's 6:50. Okay,
Yeah.
Yep. I'm game. Oh, I can't believe it. Easy. Wait, you don't want to sit next to me?
There. I just sent it to you.
Excellent. Thank you. Go, fire up!
This is the first night this year we're not doing a Medford game.
You're not what?
We're not doing a Medford game.
Why not?
They have a live stream and their athletic director kind of didn't want us to be there because they sell advertising for their live stream. So if he gets more.
Oh, you guys made him angry, or he?
No.
Different?
No, Rhineland. They're at Rhineland, the game of the week, statewide.
Why's that?
Winner wins the Great Northern. They're both undefeated. In conference.
How do you know they don't?
Yeah.
Oh, like right now, you mean?
They're like, what's your Colby? That's all they do.
Oh, got it! This is where Brandon sat that one time when they did their first playoff game?
I think so.
Last year?
Yeah.
I remember catching up with him. He was like,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. If it came unplugged, then you got to completely restart the computer. Yep, so I'll push your time back to 7, so you should be good. Yep, fine.
uh-oh, newbies?
No, just one of those things that hasn't happened before.
drop the mini recorder and pause together to restart everything. Yeah. I gotta push the start time back because now the YouTube has to set a start time.
Why?
Because they're thinking about it.
I remember when YouTube wasn't used by everybody. And it was just so much easier.
I pushed them back to 7.
Here come the stitches! It's gonna be interesting without Wade. I won't have my Troy Aikman to my Joe Buck. Colby man couldn't be here.
Next year.
Oh, yeah, we used to have a banger one. 3 minutes, huh?
Yep.
You want me to test the audio at any point?
Already did.
Oh, it's good?
Yeah,
I mean,
good.
like, to my mouth, though, so it's like it's not loud or nothing. Or you're not worried, I suppose.
I'm not. I can make.
Yep,
I can
sound like it, so never mind.
Yep, I can make the adjustments on the fly.
Just make sure it doesn't sound windy.
Nope.
Well, you don't want to have it like, hi everybody, I'm right here and making a milkshake. Are you just going to do this to me, or what are you going to do? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Matthew Omican coming to you live from Abbotsford, Wisconsin for your Marawood Conference matchup and a rivalry that, though long-standing, is about to be renewed tonight. That's right. The Colby Hornets, who are sitting near the top of the Marawood Conference, are going to be taking on the Abbotsford Falcons. And if that first video didn't give you the chills, I don't know what will. So just a little bit of backdrop, in case you missed most of that video. It has been 53 long years since these two schools, those separated by a small stretch of road of concrete and pavement on Highway 13, 2 miles to be exact, they still haven't met each other and haven't played football since 1967. It was so long ago I had to ask my dad if he could remember them playing football against each other. But all he could recount on was just merely that they played basketball against each other. But here we are. So here's some of the storylines that you want to come into this game, and we're not going to, we'll harp on the rivalry stuff a little bit later. Abbotsford came late to the game, into the season, with COVID issues going on, and they kind of ran into a wall. They had a very, very rocky start, and in the words of Michael Scott from The Office, their practice time was a little truncated. So they had very little practice time. They had multiple backs that they were trying to work out. They were trying to find out who were going to be their skill position players, and they were sorting things out. Basically, they wanted to try some new stuff for the season, and they did it in a short period of time. But I tell you what, all of a sudden, things started to click. They're right back in it. And I believe that they're sitting 2-2 right now on the season after that first rocky start. And they had a great jump start, especially after taking on and defeating Athens. So right now, what they're looking to do is build upon this season. Put an exclamation mark on it. Make it feel like they're running downhill. So right now, their passing game is sitting in the mid-100s on average. The running game, like I said before, they're still trying to find themselves a little bit. They got a great up-front line. A lot of tenacity, especially for the smaller size guys. They can really push a lot of weight around. But right now, they're averaging about 64 yards a game rushing. Well, that's enough about them Falcon guys. Let's go over to the Colby side now. Right there, they're dressed in their away clothing with white jerseys and gold pants and the iconic gold helmets. Right now, they were a powerhouse at the very start of the season, and they were letting up on any kind of gas. And they basically kind of refound themselves as a power running squad. Brent Jeske is their quarterback, a leading passer to be exact, and also their leading rusher. So it's almost like it's a weird blend between not so much a wildcat, but he is not afraid to run. And when he runs, he knows two moves, running fast and running through people. So right now they're averaging around 264 rushing yards per game and around 160 yards passing per game. So we're getting down to the final seconds here. We got about 45 seconds till we're going to do the national anthem, I believe. Stevens shook his head yes, so I must have said that correctly. So that's good. Like I said, you couldn't ask for a better night here in November. We were all expecting very, very cold weather, harsh weather, maybe some snow. But wouldn't you know it, it was 70 degrees today. I got sunburnt. You couldn't ask for anything better. You can see that the Falcons in their home attire, black pants, red jerseys. 15 seconds remaining. Colby lining up. Abbotsford lining up. Everybody standing up, getting ready for the pledge. Which I do believe is going to be performed by the Abbotsford Marching Band.
Good evening, football fans, and welcome to Abbotsford for tonight's 2020 Marawood Conference matchup. Colby Hornets and Abbotsford Falcons. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we honor America and those defending our freedom throughout the world with the playing of our national anthem.
Steph. Way to go. My wife tagged me in the post.
WIAA Marawood Conference, Colby High School, and the School District of Abbotsford promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators alike. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants, officials, and fellow fans
You call me the one and
in a
only.
positive manner.
Thank you.
Rivals just 3 miles apart, Colby and Abbotsford now in the Marawood. Final week, week 7 of the regular season. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting
Better than
Hornets,
mine.
the starting offense.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Number 7, Brent Chesky.
Hey!
Number 8, Mason Schmutzler. Number 11, Brody Decker. Number 28, Mason Voss. Number 52, Derek Jeske. Number 57, Tristan Stang. Number 72, Braden Boyer. Number 74, Carter Grew. Number 76, Corey Steen. Number 87, Joe Hawthorne. And number 88, Brandon Milker. Please welcome head coach Jim Hagan, the Colby coaching staff, and the rest of the Hornets. Tonight is senior night for the Abbotsford Falcon football program. We first want to recognize the 12 seniors for the Abbotsford Falcons. Number 53, Martine Aguilera. Number 3, Mason Carpenter. Number 71, Felipe Chavez. Number 50, Angel Diaz-Brenda. Number 4, Bryce Draper. Number 11, Kane
Colby Hornet don't care.
Number 6, Ryan Gunderson. Number 52, Keith Callum. Number 72, Gus Larson. Number 81 and 62, Cody Lindberg. Number 54 and 12, Christian Buckleman. And number 2, Hunter Soik. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introduced as a team, your 2020 Abbotsford Falcons. Please welcome the Colby and Miller from the Abbotsford coaching staff.
Our boys are so
Tonight's officials, Jeff Wilk, Joe Exmansky, Steve Vandermist, Mike Legas, and Jake Hurst.
Back, right, Steven? You can hear my smooth, velvety voice. That announcing guy over there, he sounds pretty good too. All right. The lineups have been read. The quarter has been flipped. The sides have been chosen. All that remains is 4 quarters for the last game of the season. And not only that, the game for the can and bragging rights to carry them into the next year. 2 teams with, getting goosebumps just talking about it. 2 teams with a rich history, bitter and playful rivalry between our 2 towns. This is a game that a lot of us have been waiting for our entire lives. And now you're tuning in, and you have a front row seat. And here it goes. We're about to begin. Abbotsford on the kickoff, and looks like it's going to be booted around a 30-yard line. And I tell you what, they throw a flag because it went straight out of bounds. So that's going to be a penalty on the kickoff. That's what I said. And that's going to bring out first down Colby. Hornets starting out on offense. Jet ski just trouncing right in. It is senior night for your Abbotsford Falcons. 7th and final game of the season tonight. 12 seniors going to get honored for their storied career here at Abbotsford High School. Number 72 for the Hornets under center. Jeske getting the offense set. Hawthorne and Voss in the backfield. Snap goes to Hawthorne. He's going to take the carry off to the left-hand side, and he's going to fight for a few yards right there, and he's going to get brought down. Initial contact by number 11, Cade Faber. That is the stud. That is their number 1 player on that side of the ball for the Falcons. Looks to be about a gain of 4 yards. That'll bring 2nd down and 6 for the Hornets. Jeske under center. I formation. Hawthorne and Voss in the backfield. Here's the snap. Drop it back to pass, and he's going to launch it, and he tries to sling it over to Schmutzler, and it's going to go right through his hands. That was a good pass. That was right on target, but it just went right through his hands. Hit him stride for stride. It was a hard bullet. And that's going to be an incomplete pass. Going to bring up 3rd down and 6. That was a nice play-action play. Play-action play? You could say play twice in a sentence. Jeske going into the shotgun formation. Voss off to his left. And you got number 11, Decker, off to the left. Oh, it's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's going to try the right-hand side. He makes a few guys miss, and he's turning on the jets and lowers the shoulder. And he brings the boom in for a big gain, and that is going to move the chain gain across the 50 and on his way downfield. First down, Colby. Oh, my goodness. Hit him so hard, it rattled the change out of my pocket. Looks to be about at the 45-yard line. Hornets getting right to work, and they're starting early. Geiger on the far left. Schmutzler in the slot. Voss right alongside Jeske. Here comes a handoff to Voss, and he's going to burst right up the middle. And he's going to get himself a nice, healthy gain. He's going to get about a 7-yard gain right there. Or maybe it's an 8-yard gain. 2nd down and 8, or 2nd down and 2. This is classic Hornet football right here, with a little bit of dash of passing. When I say a dash of passing, 1 passing play, but it's all power running. Just let that interior line shove some people aside and let the physicality of your running back do the rest. Decker way far to the left. Schmutzler in the slot. Jeske calls his own number, and he's going to try to move the pile, and he's going to basically... Oh, and the ball pops out! Oh my gosh, Jeske gets stood up by the entire Abbotsford defense, and the ball pops out and it gets recovered. Callop. Yep, Callop gets the recovery for the Abbotsford Falcons, and a very uncharacteristic turnover by the Colby Hornets. And Abbotsford is going to have their turn with the ball now. Oh my goodness. Jeske in those big strong arms gets the ball ripped away from him, and here come the Falcons. Let's see who we can see under center there. Oh, that's Soik in shotgun formation. Handoff goes to Faber. Picks himself up a few nice yards there. Stop by Stang. Looks to be about like 2-3 yard gain. 2nd down and 8. Faber bringing in the next play call. Your front interior line, you have Big Steen, Jeske. Actually, both Jeskes on the left, and you got big man Grew on the right. Shotgun formation. Faber going to get the handoff here. There's a snap. Handoff to number 2. Whoa! And Colby is holding up the football. And that is a fumble. The Hornets turn the ball back over. Holy smokes, my wife has reminded me that there's other people sitting around me and that I shouldn't start shouting. And how about that? The Hornet defense comes up big, and they're going to get the ball right back. And once you know it, it's right in the same spot that they were ended at. Hornets come up big, stripping the ball away from number 2, Hunter Soik. I formation. Oh, there's the pitch to Schmutzler, and he can't hang on to it. Finally, he jumps on top of it, and number 53, Aguilera, falls on top of him there, and that is going to be a loss of some yardage, about nearly 10 yards loss right there. Oh, when I say that, I mean 6 yards. Oh, man. That kid needs a different change of gloves. Very unusual to see that the ball just slips out of his hands like that. Here's the snap. Hand off to Voss, going on the far right-hand side. Gets some key blocks, makes some guys miss, and finally he gets wrangled down just outside the 35-yard line. It's really hard to see from this. Oh, man, maybe he was closer to the 20-yard line. No, it wasn't too far off. Just past the 30-yard mark. That's going to bring up 3rd down and doable. It's going to be 3rd and 6 now. Hornets knocking on the door within the red zone. Jeske under center. Elmhurst in the backfield now with Hawthorne. Here's the snap. Jeske calls his own number. He's going to try the left-hand side, but he's going to run into a wall of red. Looks like the initial stop is going to be by number 53 and number 32, and that is Aguilera and Wellman in your programs, Mason Wellman. Here's a big 4th down now, 4th and 2. If you're Colby, you would say go for it. Let's just trust in our running game. Let's set the tone early for this game. If you're Abbotsford and you bring a stop here, talk about a momentum shift that could affect the entire first half. Jeske under center, Elmhurst and Hawthorne once again in the backfield. Nope, Voss and Hawthorne in the backfield. Oh, and there's a cadence, and it's a false start on the Hornets, though. Oh, my goodness. There was some movement on the left-hand side. A little bit jumpy there. Oh, it's going to be 4th and 7. What's that? Who's number 3? My wife asking who's. That's Pierce Geiger. Was he the one that jumped off sides? Oh, it was Pierce Geiger. All right, Hornets are looking to spread out the defense now. Here's the snap. Shotgun formation. Rolls to his left. It has some pressure. All of a sudden, he's got wide open expanse. He gets a key block. He's trying to make some guys miss. And he is shedding tackles, stiff arms, and finally gets stood up. And he is well past the first down marker, and they're going to pick up the first down. Razzle dazzle. He had every move in the book. There was spin moves. There was jukes. There was stiff arms. And he's going to pick up the first down for Colby. Now, if this was the Yahoo Fantasy Football app, you would be getting a red zone alert on your phone right now. Colby knocking on the door, trying to get the first score, early score in this ball game. Abbotsford doing all they can to hold up strong. They had great pressure on Jeske, but, you know, he had some wide open expanse. Here's the snap. Hand off to Hawthorne. He's going to go dive right into the middle, but he is going to fight for that goal line. Whoa, and he's going to be brought down by a wall of people. Number 55 on the initial stop, along with number 11. That's Faber and Toombs, Devin Toombs, on the stop for Abbotsford. My brother Wade arm wrestled a guy named Toombs back in the day in high school. Hawthorne and Voss in the backfield. Jeske right under center. Here's the snap. Hand off to Voss. It's going to be a swing right onto the right-hand side. And number 3 is there to stop him. Short of the goal line, Mason Carpenter on the stop.
Tackle by Mason Carpenter. Gain of 2, and it's 3rd and 2, Colby.
It's 3rd and 2 for the Hornets now. I'm going to try to do some dual action right here myself. So Jeske under center. This could be basically the same formation that we've been talking about the whole entire time. Hand off to Voss, and he's going to fight up the middle. Actually, no, it wasn't Voss. That was Jeske keeping the ball with a fake handoff to Voss. And that is going to be a touchdown, Colby. Thank God Stevens here. I was even tricked on that play. That is something that we didn't see a lot in the previous seasons for the Hornets, where we had sly handoffs like that. Jeske is masterful at misdirection with the ball. Just ask Wade, who's my usual spotter, who is not here with me tonight. But hopefully he's watching from Bob's Steakhouse in South Dakota. Bob's Steakhouse, the finest steak in all of Dakotas. 55 has the boot. It's up and it's over. And the refs are going to say it went through. Tucker Brose with the kick there. And the Hornets go up 7-0 on the Abbotsford Falcons with 5:19 remaining in the first quarter. We're going to take a break. We're going to take a quick commercial break and stick with us. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey, sports fans, if you're looking for the best chair in the house, come down to R&R Flooring and Furniture in Spencer. We carry Franklin furniture, Lang furniture, Serta recliners, Simmons recliners, electric chairs, chairs that have phone chargers in. That is the best chair in the house. Come down and see us. We also have these sports tables and anything you want. Brewers, Bucks, Badgers, come on in. Thank you.
And just like that, Steven said, get that headset back on because we are right back. Who was our company for our commercial?
R&R Flooring.
Oh, man. For all your flooring needs, they get it done. Oh, my wife will stand to attest to their quality work. R&R Flooring. Schools to personal businesses to your home. They do it all. And there is going to be a flub here on the kickoff. And interesting that it rolls into the end zone and he tries to take it out, but the refs are going to say, like, no. Let's take it out. Yep, it's going to be called a touchback. And they're going to bring it out to the 20-yard line. Because I know you folks don't see me. Usually what I have is Wade is sitting alongside me, and he has the binoculars glued to his eye sockets, and I never knew how dependent I was of that, because he sees the entire game. But now, I'm doing that. Abbotsford Falcons looking to get back into this game, looking to answer to the score. Faber into shotgun formation, number 2 off to his left, 24, I'm sorry. Faber gets the handoff, and he gets stopped by Hawthorne. A couple yards are going to be picked up there, about 3-yard gain. Oh, a little bit more than that, actually. Yeah, it's going to be 2nd down and 6. Faber calling his own number. Hawthorne, you want to talk about a kid that dives in head first. It's that kid. It doesn't matter who is in front of him. He is intimidated by nobody, and he is going to just go full throttle. Who do we got there with him? Castillo in the backfield with Faber. Shotgun formation goes, and we got a handoff right there, and holy smokes, it is a pile of bodies right there. The handoff goes to Carpenter. Doesn't find a whole lot of daylight. Basically, a wall of white jerseys crashed down on him, and it was the 2 Jeskes, number 53 and 83, crashing down on him. When those 2 brothers are working the same side of the field, you could pretty much guarantee that side of the field is going to be locked up, which is really kind of convenient on a coaching standpoint when you can have a tandem as strong as those 2 playing on the same side. Falcons looking to pick up the first down. Castillo in the backfield with Faber. Shotgun formation. Here comes the snap. It's a pass play. Faber trying to look for daylight. He's going to try to run for the first down. Marker tries to stiff arm, fights for it, but he is going to get shoved out of bounds. It looks by a company of Hawthorne and Stang. Once again, Hawthorne's name coming right back up. All that running, and there was no gain on the play, bringing up 4th down and 5 for Abbotsford. Big stop for Colby right there. In the backfield, for Colby, we have Joey Hawthorne and number 21 in your programs, Caden Healy, Mr. Speedster. On the Abbotsford side, this kid's got a big leg, Faber. He basically just does it all, and it's a big booming punt. Sends Healy backwards, and it's going to bounce out. Yep, it's going to bounce and skip out of bounds right about at the 35-yard line. Actually, not right about. It is on the 35-yard line. JV Castillo was hard on the heels. That kid's got a motor, too. I'll tell you what. And that's going to bring out the Hornet offense. First down, Colby. COVID protocols for the school district dictated that each player was allowed to have 2 ticket invites, but as you can see, well, that you can't see, as I'll describe it to you, we still have quite a few people here, which is really great to see. Decker off to the left, Schmutzler off to the right. Shotgun formation, Voss off to his side. Hand off to Voss, he's going to run to the right-hand side, and he's going to find some daylight. Oh, but he's going to get squashed. He'll get stopped by number 2 and number 4 in your programs. That's Soik and Draper. Didn't give him a lot of wiggle room on that one. That's going to be a short gain for the Hornets. It's going to be about 2nd down and 8 to go. Really? 2nd down and 6? That's a very long 6. All right, shotgun formation. Jeske. He's going to have, looks like, that's Voss. Straight up the gut. And he's going to keep fighting for yardage, and finally he's going to get brought down. We got initial tackle there by number 32 in your programs. Well, Mason Wellman. And the entire ensemble of the Abbotsford defense. Hornets still moving the chains. That's going to be a first down for the Hornets. They are knocking on the door on crossing the 50-yard line. Jeske under center. Hawthorne and Voss in the backfield. Schmutzler off to the right. It's going to be a pass play. Jeske looking, pump fakes. Still trying to find some time. He is backtracking. Finally, he finds the open man. And the pass is complete. Wide open was Brody Decker. He basically was standing there ordering a sandwich. He had so much time. Big pickup. What a scramble play. Just like the play that you had in the elementary days in the backyard, drawing in the sand. First down, Colby. That's what's the unique thing about this Hornet team with Jeske. You just do not know what to expect, especially when you have an ensemble of running backs like we have. Shotgun formation, Voss right off to his left. Oh, Jeske calls his own number and picks up quite a few yardage, but then finally gets a hard stop there by the Falcons. That is a great carry. That's the 2nd down and 1. That kid is big. How big, you ask? 6'2", 207. I've been trying my whole life to get to 200 pounds. That dude is big. Hand out to Voss. Gonna try to go up the middle, but he bounces it off to the left. And he almost sprang loose, but number 32 is going to track him down, Mason Wellman. What a great open field tackle by him. But it's not going to be enough, and it's going to move that chain gain once again. First down, Colby. They are rolling. It'll be interesting to see what the Hagen dials up. Usually, if he knows that he's got a solid running game in his pocket, usually he'll try to grind somebody down, especially when he gets near the 20-yard line. Shotgun formation. Voss in the backfield off to the left. Or no, actually, Healy. Healy gets the ball and it runs like he didn't get it, and then he springs loose and just like that, vroom, 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 runs into the end zone for a Hornet touchdown. So Healy gets the handoff and runs lackadaisical, acting like, hey, I'm just part of a fake play. And then all of a sudden he sees an opening and he just takes off. There's a nifty little play that they do. They actually tuck that ball down off to the side of their hip. I saw it in their practice one time, and it's very, very convincing. The audience can know about that. Oh man, that's just football smarts right there. And that just kind of like fooled everybody. And then everybody was kind of wondering where that ball was. They looked back to Brose with the kick. Holy smokes. That kid was aiming like past the fence for that RV park on the other side.
Colby 14, Abbotsford nothing.
And that's going to bring your score 14-0 for the Hornets. 2-touchdown lead on the Falcons, and that is going to be the end of the first quarter. And it looks like we're going to be going to a commercial break, and stay tuned. We'll be right back.
If your path to achieving your hopes and dreams is less than clear, Meyer & Associates provides the direction and guidance that helps put things into focus. We provide financial advice and customized solutions that help take the uncertainty out of your dreams for today and the future.
We can work together to make an honest assessment, understand your options, commit to a plan, live life brilliantly. Our team is here to help.
Bank, originally incorporated in Marshfield, has been around for 100 years, and in those 100 years has grown tremendously and continues to do so. With locations in Colby, Greenwood, Marshfield, Medford, Stanley, Thorpe, and Withee, they are always looking to be part of your family, business, farm, or nonprofit. For personal loans, business loans, life insurance, or homeowners insurance, stop by one of their 7 convenient locations and see how they can help you move forward.
And here we are. Who was our sponsor that time?
Forward Bank.
Forward Bank. I tell you what, they do great work over there. You know how I know? Because they got the name Forward in there. A very generous bank doing a lot of gratuity. And this is a kickoff taken by Faber, and he is going to pick up a great gain. Just falls just short of the 40-yard line, bringing it to the 39-yard line on the opening or on the kickoff there after the Hornets score. That Faber kid does everything. Very athletic. Let's see here. He's a tall dude, 6'3" and 175. And they list him at running back and defensive back. I think they need to add a few more things on there. Punter, quarterback. We got a really tight formation, which is what was really familiar from their season last year. Oh, and there's a fumble on the snap, and the snap goes up, and nobody they're there to wrangle it down. And you had Mason Carpenter falling right on top of it, keeping the possession in favor for favor for the Falcons. They would run these tight formations as very similar to the kind of offensive formation that made Regis not only famous but highly effective. When you keep a bunch formation like that, it's very easy to do misdirection and hide where the ball movement is going. But if you cannot execute it and you do not have the execution on the blocks up front, it's a very, very difficult offense. Here's the snap, shotgun formation. Number 2 unloads to Faber, and he's going to wrangle it down right close to the first down marker. Pass by Hunter Soik. That's going to bring up 3rd down and short. What's that? Oh, never mind. I tell you what, we forget that fumble pushed them back about 10 yards. Now they're to the near the line of scrimmage of where they started. So we're at 3rd and 11. The Abbey hometown crowd trying to cheer on their Falcons, trying to get them to get past that 50-yard marker and get to the first down. Shotgun formation, 2, looking deep for Faber, and it's a beautiful pass, and it lands right into his hands. Oh, but the ball is stripped. And a flag is thrown. The refs are spotting the ball there, but they did throw a flag down. Coverage by Schmutzler. A beautiful pass by Hunter Soik. Just right into the old breadbasket. Huge gain. And it's a face mask call against the Hornets. It looked to be that was Elmhurst and Schmutzler on the coverage, and they were right tight, right behind them. But it just went right over the top. It was a perfect pass. And just like that, here comes Abbotsford. They're in the red zone, knocking on the door, getting right back into this game. Looks like what we got is Faber is in the backfield, alongside with number 32, Wellman. Here's a snap, and oh, that handoff. Oh! Just hang on, that was a collision. He ran into a wall of white, topped off with gold helmets, and it was a handoff to Soik. And the initial stop was by that big line up there. We had Hawthorne, you had 52, Derek Jeske, and they also had Big Steen right there. And they said, "Welcome to the party." It's going to be second down and goal to go. It's going to be Faber and Wellman in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. This ball stays with Faber, and he is going to go in untouched. And right at the end, he gets tackled, but he goes untouched into the end zone. Falcon touchdown. Falcons are going to be going for 1. Wow. Great blocking up front by the Falcons. That was a huge hole. And Faber just basically just sprinted right in. What a response by this Falcons squad against the Hornets. Number 53 set to kick it off. Oh, and it gets blocked! Blocked by Jeske. Woo, that might be important later on in the game. Everybody forgets. There's a reason they call it special teams. Because it does special things for your football squad. So if we get to a situation where they look to score another touchdown, they're going to be forced to do a 2-point conversion, or that's going to become into a big play if it turns into a tight ball game. So that's a scoring play. That means that we're going to be going to another advertisement. So you stay tuned for this ball game, because it is now Hornets 14, Abbotsford 6. And just like that, thanks to, hey, that was an ad for Quality Roofing. If you're looking to earn a great wage, have a dynamic workplace, and have a lot of outdoor time, you couldn't ask for a better company. Quality Roofing. You know they're legit because quality's in the name. Here comes the kickoff by number 53, Martin Aguilera. Looks like it's going to get fielded by number 5. That's Weezy, or Weiss. Ugh, and he gets stopped. It's going to be right about or just short of the 30-yard line. It's Weezy, not Weiss. Weezy. That's going to bring out the Hornet offense. First down, Colby. Once again, what a great response. You couldn't ask for a better scenario on the Abbotsford side. You have an errant snap. but then you rebound, you scratch for a few yards, you set up a great pass play, and then you execute it with some ground and pound running close to the goal line. Let's see if Colby can respond. Jeske, shotgun formation. Here's the snap. He's going to run up the middle. He's got a wall of blockers around him, but he's going to run to the left. Oh, he's looking to change up the other way, but he's going to get chased down. He's going to get chased down with the help of, Bryce Draper. Oh, and you could hear it. That must have been his parents. They were really happy. Oh, right there. Oh, and they got a cutout picture of him. Here, hold that up. Scan that over there. That's legit. They really love their kid. Yeah, real good. There's the snap. Handoff. Handoff to Voss. He's going to pick up a few yards. Actually, more than a few yards. He's going to pick up enough yards. First down, Colby. Hornets on track to go right back to it. Fighting closer to get past that 50-yard mark. 7:47. Time ticking away to halftime. Hornets hanging on to a 14-6 lead. Schmutzler, Decker on the outer skirts. Hawthorne off to the side. Voss in the backfield with Jeske. Oh, and it's a handoff to Hawthorne. He turns on the jets, tries to shed some tacklers, but he is going to get roped down by, let's see here. That was Hunter Soik and Mason Wellman on the stop. Thanks to our Abbotsford announcer there in the booth across the way. He does a banger job. Second down and 8 for Colby. Getting past the 7-minute marker now. We got Pierce Geiger and Schmutzler on the outside corners. Hawthorne lined up to the right. Shotgun formation for Jeske. Voss in the backfield. Here's the snap. And it's going to be to Jeske. He's looking to get some daylight, trying to get some blockers on the outside. And he gets pushed out of bounds by number 24, J.V. Castillo. What is it, honey? Castillo. And, yep, that's going to be a first down, Colby. I think the chain gain's got to move a little bit. Right? Oh, jeez. Here I was putting full faith and trust in the guy that I gave so much praise to, and it's 3rd and short. Well, at least he makes the same mistakes that I do. Jeske, shotgun. Fake handoff. Fights into the interior line. It goes into the teeth of Abbotsford, and he gets pushed back. Aguilera on the stop for the Falcons. But it's going to be enough. That final lean that Jeske had there put him right over the 50. That's going to be first down, Colby. Who do we got here? Got number 3 on the outside for Colby. Voss in the backfield, shotgun formation. Or no, that is Elmhurst. Elmhurst going to get the handoff. Gets a couple of key blocks, and whoo, he runs. Holy smokes, who did he run into? He ran into Draper. Draper slow to get up, but he just told coach that, hey, don't worry, I feel better. Hard 5 yards by Elmhurst right there. Setting up a very doable second down. Oh, sorry, that was Healy. Healy on the carry. Elmhurst is 20. Healy is number 21. Geiger on the far outside. Handoff is to Hawthorne, and he's got a wall of blockers. Let's see if he's going to spring loose, and he's trying to get off to the races, and then finally Abbotsford are going to wrangle him down past the 30-yard mark. Wellman is the one that was chasing him down for the Falcons, but here we go. Moving the chains. A lot of misdirection right here. And we had 4 different players getting the ball here on this drive for the Hornets. A very diverse group of runners that they got. Tight formation right now for the Hornets. Hawthorne and Voss in the backfield. Handoff goes to Hawthorne, and he fights up the middle, and he is still going, trying to shed tacklers, picking up an extra few yards. And he's just past the 30-yard marker. Looks to be about like on the 29-yard line. Colby just running at will right here, right now. Another tight formation. Hawthorne and Voss in the backfield. Handoff goes to Schmutzler, and he goes on the far left-hand side, and he has got that shifty speed. He is fast in open space and changed the direction, and right there he picked up. Ooh, and he's just short of the first down marker. Right about at the 25-yard line. It's 3rd and short. Another tight formation. Hawthorne and Voss in the backfield. Schmutzler off to the side. And it's a fake handoff to Voss, and it's going to be kept by Jeske. And it looks like he picks up about 1.5 yards, and that's a first down, Colby. Hagen is looking to ground and pound right now. It looks like he kind of wants to wear down this defense into the closing minutes of this second half. Not really setting up the big play kind of runs right now where you see screens, play action, that kind of stuff. He's kind of keeping it bunched up. He's just going pound for pound against the Falcons right here, trying to wear them down. Handoff is to Voss, waiting for his blockers to set up, tries the outside rounds, and he's going to get chased down by Wellman. Close to the 15-yard line. That's 2nd down and about 4 to go. Hornets bringing in a fresh batch of legs. Pierce Geiger enters into the game. Geiger goes to the far left-hand side along with Schmutzler. Velker at tight end. Hawthorne set right up beside him. And that looks to be Elmhurst off to the side with Jeske. Jeske calls his number, finds open expanse, but he gets tripped up by number 24, Castillo. Did I say that right? Castillo. That kid plays big. He's a freshman. He plays big. That was a scoring saving tackle right there. He had nobody else in front of him, and he was running at a full head of steam. But JV got underneath his legs and stopped him. We're at 3 minutes. Hornets driving, first down, and goal to go. Jeske calls his number, moves the pile, picks up a few yards. Oh, and we got a man down right now. That's number 4. That is Draper, Bryce. That is the same Bryce Draper. That was the same guy that he got hit by Healy, and then he got hit by Jeske. So we're gonna have some people attend to Bryce out there. You're gonna what? Oh, hey, I tell you what. We're going to let some people take a look at him. And in the meantime, you stay put. We're going to take a quick break.
Beautify your garden and landscape in 2020 with Turnpike Greenhouse. Explore our spacious garden center with over 2,500 hanging baskets. Along with beautiful flowering plants, Turnpike offers a wide selection of produce, herbs, vine crops, succulents, and more. Turnpike's garden center and greenhouses have everything needed to beautify any home. Turnpike is here to serve you. Visit us in Granton or online at turnpikegreenhouse.com. Be sure to follow us on Facebook for pictures and specials. We are Turnpike, and we are here to serve you.
Bryce able to get up under his own power. That is great to see. His arm got a little bit dinged up right there. That kid plays with a lot of heart. Senior at 5'10", 175 pounds. That is your tight end and linebacker for this Abbotsford squad. And like I said, he's a good vocal leader on that squad. He plays with a lot of heart. So we're at 2nd down and a scooch to go into the end zone. Colby looking to blow this game wide open into the waning minutes of the first half. Elmhurst entering into the game. Jeske under center now. Abbotsford looking to keep him out of the end zone right here. Handoff goes to Hawthorne. He tries to jump over the pile. And is he in? There's a signal. Whoa, and it's a touchdown, but flags go flying. Wow. Staying dinged up a little bit on the play there, but man, you had Faber, you had number 54, who's not even in the program. They stood him right up. For a minute there, I didn't think he got in, but the official said, yep, he got in, but the flags go flying. My wife is thinking that somebody was talking. This is ours. She's trying to decide if she has this kid in class. So, Steven, you know this game pretty well. Obviously, that's a call against Colby. Is that an unsportsmanlike conduct call? Yep. It's an unsportsmanlike conduct call. The touchdown is still going to remain. The penalty, 15-yard penalty, is going to be enforced on the kickoff. My guess is that somebody got a little too chatty down there. Oh, my wife is describing the scene. We'll keep that between just us. And here's the boot. It goes up and over, but it's no good. Sails a little far left. Just a bit outside. And that's going to bring your score, your Hornets 20 and your Abbotsford Falcons 6. And I believe that we're going to be taking a commercial break, and we'll be back in a moment.
Hi, my name is Braden. I'm with US Cellular Northside Computers. I'm here today to talk to you about our expanded JD Power award-winning network. Our services are now available in northern Wisconsin in areas such as Spencer, Stratford, and Colby. To experience our new 5G network, stop down to the store and take a look at our expanding lineup of 5G devices located in downtown Marshfield.
And we're back. 2 minutes and 32 seconds remaining in the first half. Hornets hanging on to a commanding lead right here, 20-6 over the Falcons. Falcons defense, give them credit there. They were doing some pretty good stonewalling there at the beginning of that drive, but then Hagen changed it up a little bit. He took his wideouts kind of out of the game. He pushed the offense in a little bit, and he went to power running, just pure muscle on muscle. Brost with the boot. And it's going to go out of bounds at the 30. Man, what's with these kickers like in that 30-yard line right there? They just kick right to that yard marker. That's going to be a penalty. So not only that, do you have like with the ball being kicked back 15 yards that he had to kick it, but we're also going to have a penalty. Oh, really? Colby's going to kick it again. How about that? Steven chiming in, saying, you know what? They refer that back to the coach. They give him the option, like, what would you like to do? And they're going to re-kick it. And oh my word, that is the 20-yard line. I had to double take that. Yep, that is the 20-yard line. So here comes Bros kicking at the forever yard marker. Here's the windup and the oh wow! He backs up the receivers there. Whoa! Healy comes flying in with a great stop there. Mason Carpenter wrangles the ball, eyes up the field ahead of him, and looks to make the first move. But Healy just with that closing speed, super fast kid, closes in and just launches. Big stop there. You couldn't ask for a better scenario for what Colby got pitted there. They basically were kicking in the back parking lot, and Bros had a beautiful kick back to past the 30-yard marker, and then you had Healy close the gap. But this is still excellent field position for the Falcons. Best that they started at yet. Here comes that very tight bunch formation. Faber with Wellman, and I can't see the other number in the backfield. Handoff goes to number 2. Gets stopped by Jeske. That was Hunter Soik. That's going to bring up a loss of downs, 2nd down and 11. Nat Miller calling the cadence out to Faber. Number 72, August Larson is your center. Here comes that tight formation. You got Soik and Wellman, along with Faber. Faber now playing as quarterback. Shotgun formation. Here comes the snap. Oh, it's a pass play. He's going deep, looking for number 3. That was Mason Carpenter, and he had Schmutzler on the coverage. Very tight coverage. Abbotsford looking for a pass interference call, but they're not going to get it. The pass will go incomplete. That was actually a really nice pass. That was a nice, deep, arching ball over to Mason, and it just out of his reach, actually. But I can see where Abbotsford was coming off of that pass interference call, that his right arm seemed to be a little bit constricted, but both players were kind of draping on top of each other, and in that kind of scenario, it's a no call. Faber going off into the wide receiver position now. And number 2 is going to be looking for him. Oh, and it's going to go incomplete, juggled a little bit. Hunter Soik tries to fire a bullet over to Cade, but it had a little bit of a wobble on it, and it's going to go incomplete. Oh, sorry, that was not Cade. That pass was over to Mason Carpenter, and it would fall incomplete. So now we got 4th and a long ways to go. 4th and 11 for Abbotsford. Healy and Hawthorne in the backfield for the Hornets. Faber to boot it. Woo! And it's a beauty. Sends it and gets received at the 20 by Healy. Does a little bit of juke, puts on the speed. All of a sudden, he's gone. Makes a move, gets a block, and he gets brought down. Gets brought down by the punter, Faber. There's that crazy speed by Healy. Yep, Colby is going to start this play at the 41-yard line after making a huge gain there on the punt. You got Decker far left. Shotgun formation. Voss in the backfield. Hawthorne in the motion. Oh, and he's got a wall of blockers for Jeske. Jeske running. He's got big 70 and 88. Velker. Oh, and he changes his direction, and he's going to go to the far left-hand side. Oh, and he gets roped down. That's by Faber. Wow. Faber with the games, with a touchdown saving tackle right there. Hornets not wasting any time. Getting right back to work. Here comes a handoff to Voss. Bursts up the middle. Finally gets wrangled down by, that's Wellman and Carpenter. After an explosive run by Voss. Voss may not have the speed like everybody else, but that kid is a downhill runner. Kind of like Ryan Grant on the old Packer days. That kid just can just run downhill. And when he gets ahead of steam, watch out. Here's the snap. Whoa, and it is a big whopping hit, and the Falcons are going to not have any of it. Jeske wasn't ready nor expecting that. And the Falcon defense reminding him, hey, we're still here. Woo! 30 seconds left in the left in the half. Timeout called. Colby rethinking that one. Holy smokes, that Falcon defense just closed in on Jeske. You could tell they just about had enough of him running around all over the place. And they vented out their frustrations on that gang tackle right there. Abbotsford defensive coordinator giving the pep talk right here, saying that you guys got to come up big and got to come up strong. And the reason for that, it is 2nd down and goal to go for the Hornets. It looks like they got about 6-7 yards to go. 30 seconds remaining. Falcons can have a great defensive stand right here, keep the Hornets out of the end zone, and have a positive point going into their halftime. I was going to say into the locker room, but nah, they'll probably go into their locker room. It is their home turf, after all. And here we go. There we go. Abbotsford's front interior line with number 50 and number 52. That's Diaz Miranda and Caleb. Decker coming right back in. My wife yelling at me because she thinks I said that last name wrong. Big Voss in the backfield, shotgun formation. Schmutzler and, handoff goes to Hawthorne. He's going to go on the left-hand side, and he's going to romp right into the end zone. Touchdown, Colby. That is a well-executed play, and that has become a personal favorite, it seems, for this Hornet squad, especially for Coach Hagan, where he puts Hawthorne on the opposite side of where he's going to go, and then he does that similar fast movement play like you saw the Badgers do, where that receiver comes swinging on the outside and he gets the quick handoff, and he is just off to the races. And Hawthorne has not only... and we're going to be going for 2 right here. Timeout is called. There seems to be a little bit of confusion. Hagan not looking a little happy about that. Timeout is called as the Hornets are looking to go for 2. They want a different kind of even number up on that scoreboard. They don't like that 26. They'd rather reflect that to be 28. I forget what they call that play where the receiver swings through. The jet. See, I was struggling. It's the jet sweep. Yeah. After the Badgers made that play famous, then you started seeing that in the NFL, actually. But the Badgers really were the first ones, I felt, to really come up with that play. That was like 2-3 years ago they were doing the jet sweep. But yeah, they like to do that with Hawthorne, where they kind of set him back a little bit, just right off to the side of the tight end. Then he gets a full head of steam, and then once he's got that fresh running head start, he is gone. And let's not forget the excellent blocking. We got fast linemen that really know how to swing and shift in a hurry. Hornets are going to be going for 2 right here. Jeske under center. It's going to be a pass play, and he looks for Velker, and it's going to be broken up by Faber and intercepted. Woo! There is no quit to this Abbotsford squad. Deflected and intercepted, denying Colby a 2-point conversion. Excellent play by the Falcon defense. Jeske had Velker wide open for a moment, and Velker was throwing his hands up, but the pass was a bit delayed, about like a second and a half delayed, and that allowed the defense to close in. What's that? Are you going to be going to a commercial break right here, or are we going to stay on? Steven says, you know what, they're lining up to kick off, so why don't we just keep filming? And I agree. Colby not wasting any time. They're ready to boot this ball out. So we got number 56, that's Grant Ulrich. Sophomore. Kid's got to get his shirt tucked in. Kid plays big, though. You want to talk about a motor. Somebody that doesn't get his name called enough in the announcing booth. It's that number 56. And here we go. Bros is getting set, ready to kick it off. Number 55. Ready to send it back to... Trying to send it off to Faber, but it was a squibber of a kick, and it's going to fall right in between the 40, just shy of the 40-yard line. Around like a 37-yard line. 22 seconds remain until we get into halftime. And I can't believe I'm saying this. I thought I wouldn't say it after the sunburn I got today. I'm actually getting a little chilled here. The wind is picking up a little. Yeah, Steven's like, pish posh. Here comes that really good bunch formation that they really like. Faber in a shotgun formation with Wellman and Soik. Pitches to Soik, and he gets pancaked by Hawthorne. And the ball comes out, and the Hornets are going to fall on top of it. Staying with the recovery. Oh, my. I wish we had a replay. Holy smokes. Hawthorne just exploded through the offensive line there and pancaked. What's that? Whew. That was a great play. That rattled my fillings. Hunter Soik gets the pitch, and as soon as he turns around, he is just sees nothing but Hawthorne in front of him, and the ball pops out, and the Hornets going to get back to work. 15 seconds remaining. They're looking to just blow this game wide open. Jeske looks to unload, looks for Schmutzler, and goes way out of bounds. Got to keep it in the field of play. Incomplete. That's going to bring up second down. 9 seconds to go. Stops the clock. Probably going to be another pass play. It's probably going to be the last play of the half. 26-6. Hornets looking to get a big lead. Hagen doesn't want a field goal. They want a touchdown. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Jeske looking. Going to the left. It's a little bit wobbly. Looking for Schmutzler. And it's going to get broken up by Cade Faber. And never mind. There's going to be one more shot for the Hornets here. That pass had a little bit of a wobble on it, but it was still a dart, but Faber closes the gap and goes incomplete. That would have been right on the goal line to Schmutzler. That would have been a touchdown. Now you wonder right here if you draw up your own play. You tell those guys, hey, I got a great idea. You got big Brody Decker off there to the left with Faber covering. You got to wonder if that's where the pass is going to go. Jeske thinking that way. Oh, and he goes the opposite way. Sends it to Hawthorne. Hawthorne going to try to make some magic happen. He's going to try to change his direction, try to get some blockers, and he gets stopped just short of the goal line. And time expires. Great stop by the Falcons, keeping the Hornets out of the end zone. And they're going to keep this game within reason now as we enter into halftime now. All right, Steven, what do we do now? We're going to go to a commercial break right now. So I tell you what, this would be a great time. If you're sitting at home or you're sitting at an establishment, why don't you get yourself a little bit of a snack? We'll have some commercial breaks or a break. Okay, he's just telling me to stop talking. So we'll catch you later.
Hi, I'm Corey Hoffman with Marshfield Insurance. Today we're going to talk about a topic that's very timely right now, and that is the damage that water can do if it gets into your home or any other building. Surface water coming into a building is generally not covered by any sort of standard property insurance policy. You can buy flood insurance to protect your property, but the time to do that is now because there is usually a 30-day waiting period before coverage applies. So when you see the water rising up in your backyard, it's too late. You need to call your insurance agent at Marshfield Insurance here and have a discussion about flood insurance if you're concerned about that. Another situation that we see very commonly is a backup of a sewer or drain, and we most commonly think of this happening in a sump pump situation where the sump pump fails either due to mechanical failure or loss of power. Your sump pump well fills up then and you get water in your basement, and it could damage flooring or wall coverings or any property that you have sitting down there. Most insurance companies offer an endorsement to buy coverage for damage caused by sewer drain backup, and they're very reasonably priced. So if you're concerned about the damage that water could do to your home this spring, please call your agent at Marshfield Insurance and have a conversation about flood or water and sewer backup. We'd be happy to help you.
Hi, this is Jason from Northside Computers. As many of you know, we have a refurbished computer program to get computers in the hands of students that are learning from home this fall. It's been a very successful event. We've gotten over close to 30 computers out to students, and we also have a large waiting list. So we're hoping that we can get more donations brought in to help these computers get in the hands of somebody who can use them. So we're looking for computers that can run Windows 10, or maybe could use a little bit of an upgrade to run Windows 10. We could have to repair them if it has something wrong with them. We don't want old, ancient things that just need to be recycled. So the best thing to do is just give us a call first, and we can try to figure out what you have and if we can make use of it.
Bunch formation that they really like. Faber in a shotgun formation with Wellman and Soik. Pitches to Soik, and he gets pancaked by Hawthorne. The ball comes out, and the Hornets are going to fall on top of it. Staying with the recovery. And here we are. We're coming. We're at 13 minutes in halftime. Colby squad. They just got done announcing the senior parents' night. Because of COVID protocol, they could not have the parents come onto the field for these seniors to enjoy their parents' night, senior night, but the names were just read off. 12 seniors going to put a great cap on their career here. especially when you consider the last few years prior, especially last year. This has just been a great, great squad, especially when, because we were there. Actually, were you with me, yes. Steven? Yeah, we were. We were there together. Yep, that's right. We were over in that range, and that was a second or third level. That was third level. Fourth level. Oh, yeah, that was right. They were one shy away from getting to state. That's exactly right. And they played against Regis. And what was interesting about that game was that was that bunch offense versus bunch offense. They basically were emulating and were reaping the benefits off of that in the Marawood of what they were doing against everybody else, like what Regis was doing in the Clover Belt, which basically stonewalled us when we faced Regis in the playoffs and in the regular season. But Regis ended up beating them on that game. But at least Abbotsford give them huge credit that season. And those seniors were instrumental for that that season specifically. So tip of the cap to them. Like I said, a very storied program. This Nat Miller has done a fantastic job here. All right, so now we're reaching up to 11 minutes. Are we going to do that one play? We did. Oh, you did. Oh, they replayed my audio. You told me we were going to talk about. You know what we're going to talk about without playing that. So you saw that one play where Hawthorne basically said, blockers, never heard of them. And he came in and he just smashed Hunter Soik. Okay, so here's that play. So you can see that Faber pitches it to Soik, and then BAM! Here comes Hawthorne, and the ball pops up, and Stang jumps right on top of that. Just, whew. Like I said, that rattles your teeth. That Hawthorne kid, when you stand next to him, you're like, how do you make things go crunch on that football field? You know, because, let's see his physical stats here. 5'9", 172. That kid, what does that mean? What were you doing there? Oh, my wife, Mrs. O, who works for the Colby School District, said, oh, he's just a little guy. But not on that football field. I tell you what, especially last year. Last year, Wade was helping me more and more in the announcing booth, and that was fun because that was a season where he was playing a lot more snaps. And oh my word, when he would hit somebody, it would just be a loud crack up there in an announcing booth. It's amazing the speed that kid and the inertia he creates in tight and open spaces. But yeah, that was a big play for a lot of reasons for the Hornets. That just goes to show them that Colby wants to send the message that we do not want to give you any breathing room in this game. And it isn't just going to be now, it's going to be for the remainder of the game. So if you look on the Colby side, well, actually he's pointing toward Abbotsford. So let's look this way. So storyline for Abbotsford in that first half, positive side, they're getting their rhythm. They're kind of finding their way with that bunch of offense. It's really nice to see they're getting back to that because I truly feel that that's their bread and butter. They have great two passes that they had, especially that one that went to Faber that set up that scoring touchdown. So they got that going for them. And their defense is getting scrungy and bears down when it needs to. So they got that to hang their head on. Now, if we swing the other way, get off your phone, Steven. There you go. He's going to swing that camera off to this side. Storyline for Colby. Positives. Scoreboard says it all. They're playing ground and pound, and they're going to the offensive where they're just going to just painfully wear down this Abbotsford defense. They opened up the game, and the first early scores was spread offense, a few passing plays, but then they bunched it up when Abbotsford was kind of buckling down, and they were contesting a few more passes. So then Hagen bunched them up, And then they started doing a lot of power running, and then came the jet sweep. And Abbotsford has to get a response to that. So if you're Colby in this junction, you're probably going to be sticking with the running game because that's your bread and butter, obviously. But now if you're Abbotsford, do you look to exploit that passing game some more? You got a great receiver. You got a great target with Faber. Especially with an arm like Soik that can reach him. But not only that, you also have a great arm with Faber who can pass it to other receivers. And that's the thing. Abbotsford, we always talk about Colby with like dynamic players. Like there was one drive where Colby had 5 different people handle the ball on a scoring drive where they went from the 40 all the way to the end zone. But Abbotsford has that dynamic too. They have that dynamic where they can have multiple quarterbacks, multiple running backs, but it's all about just trying to keep Colby at bay because you have a lot of disruption coming up from Carter Grew, from Andrew Jeske, Tristan Stang, and last but not least, Corey Steen. You're not going to hear his name a lot, but he does a lot of disruption. He's that player that's going to bring on the double team. He's going to bring on people that are going to say like, uh-oh, he's coming in, and then create disruption, cause the runner to change direction, and bring other opportunities for the players. So if you're Abbotsford, you got to focus on containing Steen a little bit more. Because I think if you could contain Steen, you really can open up a lot of possibility. Huh, but listen to me, Colby kid trying to give the Abbotsford some pointers here. But yeah, it is true. I'm a Colby kid through and through, but quite honestly, I am just tickled pink. Super excited that we could have this opportunity. Are you zooming in on that can? I am. Oh, I knew it. Super excited that in my lifetime that I got to see Colby and Abbotsford play. And not only that, with the potential of playing more and more. So that's why we devised this can. So just a quick synopsis for everybody at home. Planning for this traveling trophy basically started as soon as the schedulers were released. When did they release those? March? February? When is that? It was like late winter, early spring?
Yeah, like February.
Yeah, it's around February. Once that was released, I don't want to take full credit, but I started brainstorming. What are some ways that we can make this game really special? Then COVID hit. But that didn't stop me because I said, let's just bet that this game is still going to happen. We created a private Facebook group trying to say, like, what are some things we can do for this game? I kind of reached out to some individuals, kind of bouncing some ideas around. And then finally, we had a sit-down with the athletic director, Jerry Smith. And we said, yeah, let's get a traveling trophy put together. But then it came down to, like, well, what do you play for? First thing somebody said, like, let's play for cheese. And I said, well, how does cheese fit into Abbotsford's town? And they're like, good point. Next one. Oh, that's true. Abbotsford's got a cheese factory, but there's a fan over there listening in. My stipulation was like, if you're going to pick cheese, it has to be Colby cheese. So then everybody would be like, well, why are we playing for Colby cheese? So then the next thing somebody said, like, well, why don't we play for a log? And I said, well, that makes sense. You know, this was kind of like between these two towns, this was kind of basically started on the early logging when guys came in, taking out the hardwood, taking out the white pine. And I said, well, you know, Wasa's got the logging thing going on. I said, I really don't want to copy that. I said, there's got to be something that nobody else has around here. And then it dawned on me. What about a milk can? Both these towns owe their existence and their futures to the dairy farmer. Our towns, our cities are divided by Highway 13 east to west. And on each east to west side is Clark and Marathon County. Between those two counties, you have the number 1 and number 2 highest milk production and highest density of dairy cows. And here's a fun factoid. Between those two counties, they lead the world in corn silage production. That's right. Somebody could say that we could find another county that milks more cows, which is in Pennsylvania. But nowhere in the world can you find a place where they chop more silage and grow more silage than we do. Here between Clark and Marathon County, between Abbotsford and Colby. So that's where the milk can got devised. And I'll tell you what, you think it would be easy finding a milk can in a dairy community. It proved to be difficult. Steven's laughing because, yeah, it seems absurd, but it was not as easy as it seems. We wanted to have a clean, polished one, a brand new one. So we reached out to like Welcome Dairy, Nasonville, a few others, and it was Lynn Dairy that said, you know, we still work with Amish bringing in milk, and they have to bring it in with, we have to provide stainless steel milk cans. And they generously provided and donated that can. It was fresh out of the box. It still has that new car smell. But yeah, so I picked that up in the springtime. And then for the next coming months, we devised like how we were going to get like the placard and everything on there. And we had my brother Wade cut a chunk of oak, I believe. He got that all stained, and then we worked with Burt Trophies in Marshfield. And they do great work, and they kind of gave us a guiding hand on there, and there it is. A really fun new tradition, and just really glad to see that kind of took off. But yeah, that's a lot of times you don't think about like what the backstory of a lot of traveling trophies are, like the battle axe or the Heartland trophy or the rusted lunchbox. But there's some of those stories. There's a lot of hard work put into those. So, but anyway, that was my long staggered dialogue on that milk can. So it's sitting right there on the south end of the end zone, just touching the track there. So once the clock hits double zeros, whatever winning squad, they're gonna have full reign. They're gonna go crazy for that thing and chase after it. I didn't put anything in the can though. The lid comes off. I didn't hide nothing in it though. Because I'm like, I could put candy in there or something like that, but I'm like, meh. We'll just leave it empty. Hey, we just hit double zero. But they're still lollygagging around. Hey, I tell you what. You heard enough of me talking. So I tell you, what you should do right now is there are some quality companies that want to have you listen to them. So why don't you hear what they got to say, and we'll come right back.
Hi, my name is Braden. I'm with US Cellular Northside Computers. I'm here today to talk to you about our expanded JD Power award-winning network. Our services are now available in northern Wisconsin in areas such as Spencer, Stratford, and Colby. To experience our new 5G network, stop down to the store and take a look at our expanding lineup of 5G devices located in downtown Marshfield.
Welcome back. Hey, what were some of the guys that were talking on those sponsorships?
Oh, that last one I believe was Libby McNeil's in Marshfield.
Hey, how about those people? That's legit. Good old Marshfield. So we're reaching the beginnings of the second half. 12 minutes is put on the clock. Your score, your Hornets 26, your Abbotsford Falcons 6. And I say it like that because this is a game for everybody. This is a game between our two communities that is for everyone to enjoy, for everyone to appreciate. Because this was almost a season that could have not have been. So for having a game like this, with this much storyline and this much heart, it's very special. That's probably going to be in all the Hornet games. This will definitely be in the top two. Nothing can beat that Colby game where they played Spencer last year. That was a great game. I was almost in tears at the end of that game. Bros with the big kick sends a squibber. Number 3, that's Carpenter, just wrangles it in. Woo! Gets stopped by Jeske and Healy. Falcons going to start off. It's going to start off the shindigs with 1st and 10, looking at a 20-point deficit. Be interesting to see what the Falcons come up with here. What's even more interesting is who their quarterback is going to be. You never know who it's going to be. Here comes their little bunch formation. Looks like, yep, it's Wellman and Faber and Soik in the backfield. Faber at quarterback. Gets the direct snap and, whoo! You have everybody in that interior line. Looks like it was Jeske and, wouldn't you know it, the Smash Brothers. 83 and 52, the Jeskes on the initial stop right there. And then everybody else kind of collapsed in on them. Looks like to be about a gain of 2. Oh, I called that one. Did you see that, Steven? It took me all game, but I got one. 2nd down and 8. Similar formation. Faber in the backfield. Soik off to his right. Here's the snap. It's going to be a quick pass. Trying to find Wellman. Goes incomplete. Jeske on the coverage. Looks like that pass fell a little bit short. That's going to bring out 3rd down and 8. I don't want to put a lot of pressure on this Falcon team, but you need some positive yards right here. You need some positive yards. Coming out of halftime, staring down the barrel of a 20-point deficit. Got to have some talking points right here. Soik coming in with the call. Carpenter on the far outside, along with Faber. Soik in the shotgun formation. They spread him out. Here's a snap. Here's a pass. Lobs it up to, he lobs up to Carpenter, turns around, but then he gets met with contact by Carl and Velker. Falls incomplete. What's that?
Brandon reached out to help him and he didn't turn around, so he's just like...
Nice. Gives him the hand slap.
He gave himself a hand slap.
Oh, I got what you're saying. Velker tried to break up the pass, but he ended up just slapping himself on the hand. That was really close. That was that play that they wanted to have. I bet they wish they had that back. Oh, dear. And Faber with the punt. Favors his knee. And he is still crouched down. Something wasn't right about that. It was a hard shank to the right. And that ball barely traveled 12 yards. Pulled an interior muscle on his thigh right there. And he's not coming off the field. He's staying out there. Hornets shaking it off. They're not waiting for anybody. Shotgun formation for Jeske with Mason off to the side. Hand off to Mason. Gets a key block from 70, but oh boy, he gets collapsed right there. Key stop there was by Martin Arguiara. How do you say this one? Aguilera. I know names. That's why the people usually let me announce names. It's not because I pronounce them well. It's that I'm unapologetic when I mispronounce them. I just power right through them. Aguilera. There's an L there. Shotgun formation. It's a direct snap. Jeske calling his number. Tries the interior, and then he bounces it out to the outside. Picks up some positive yards, and finally gets roped down by Faber. Oh, nope. Sorry, that's by Mason Carpenter. The other tall guy. He's 6'4". I'm trying to see if Faber is still out there. He must be feeling it a little bit better. Which is good for if you're an Abbotsford Falcon. We got a bunch formation with Decker even on the line. Hawthorne and Voss in the backfield. It's a snap to Hawthorne. Woo! And he doesn't get much. It was number 86 and Agent 84 or 54 on the stop. And neither, oh, here we go. Brandon Dietrich and Christian Pluckelman. These guys have two different numbers listed. Brandon could be 76 or 86. And Christian Pluckelman, you could be number 12 or 54. That's legit. These guys play so big, they give them two sets of numbers. Healy in the backfield, shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Jeske takes it himself. Oh, big stiff arm right there, and he's going to the left, and he dives for the first down marker, and he's going to get it. Oh, wait, no, not the first down marker. He picks up about like 3 yards right there on the dive, and it's first down and goal. Oh, it's 3rd and 8? Oh, dear. Okay, I was looking at what that thing said. Oh, they switched it to 3. I tell ya. 3rd down. Hornets looking to blow this game wide open. Jeske, shotgun formation. It's a pass play. Looks dead center. It's a pass to Schmutzler and finally wrangles in that pass, and it's a touchdown, Colby. Jeske saw Schmutzler weave and sneak through the defense, and he was wide open and sends a dart. And Schmutzler said, "It must be my birthday." And he took it right in, and that is a score. 32-6 now. Tyler Brost is going to be setting up here to kick it right through. Tucker Brost, I'm sorry. Here's the snap, the hold, the boot. Whoa, that was a line drive kick, and he kicked that thing in a hurry. Far to the left, and it is no good. And just like that, Colby scoring early after holding the Abbotsford Falcons to a 4 and out. And it's your score, Colby 32, Abbotsford 6, and we're going to take a quick break.
If your path to achieving your hopes and dreams is less than clear, Meyer & Associates provides the direction and guidance that helps put things into focus. We provide financial advice and customized solutions that help take the uncertainty out of your dreams for today and the future.
We can work together to make an honest assessment, understand your options, commit to a plan, live life brilliantly. Our team is here to help.
Here we are. Welcome back. Another fine commercial, I assume.
From Ameriprise Financial.
From who?
Ameriprise Financial.
Oh, for all your financial needs. That's why they put that in the title. You got money problems? They'll solve them for you. Here's a big kick by Brost. And it's going to get fielded by and spun move by Faber. But he's going to get roped down by Healy. And that's going to bring out the offense. First down, Falcons. Abbotsford's famous for several things, but mostly famous for two, which would be they are alphabetically first in the state, so they're the first city. That is on their sign. And they are also home of the Christmas parade, the famous Christmas parade. And don't let anybody tell you anything different. It's the best Christmas parade in the darn state. It's got Puff the Magic Dragon in it. Bunch formation. Who's our quarterback this time? It's Faber. Gets the snap. Handoff. Handoff looks like that went to Foyk, and he is just buried under white jerseys right now. Soik. Sorry, I said Foyk. That's going to bring up second down now. Second down and 9. Wife laughing at me. Falcons sticking with this bunch formation, which, why not? So they're going to be looking to go. You wonder if they're going to start opening up the passing game now. You got to test the waters on first down, though, on the runs, because you got to keep the defense honest. Faber in the backfield. Here's the snap and the run. Whew! And he gets stopped cold by Jeske. And that was a carry by Faber. That's the thing about this bunch formation. So, like, even through my binoculars, it gets they run so fast, so it gets a little hard to see where that ball is going. But like I said, if you do not have it being well executed, all that defense basically has to do is just shift to where they think that ball is going, and then they just crash the box. Is basically what Colby is doing. They see the movement, and they just overload that side, and they just bust right through. Oh, false start, I believe. Faber in the backfield with Soik. It's an offsides on Colby. Oh, man, you couldn't ask for a better scenario for the Falcons right there. Yep, it's a third and short. Putting up my hood now. The wind is finally getting to me. But I might sacrifice it. Or I might bring the hood back down because it took me a while to get this hair ready. Oh, dear. Faber in the backfield with Soik. Wellman off to the side. Here comes the snap. Great misdirection, but it's up the middle. It fooled me, but it didn't fool the Colby defense. Wellman with the carry. But I tell you what, it's going to be enough for a first down. There you go for the Falcons. Positive yards. There we go. If you're a Falcon fan, you got to be like, all right, let's go. If you're a Colby fan, you're like, uh-oh. Here we go, bunch formation. Same players in the backfield. Handoff is to Wellman. He tries to go up the middle, and he's still running and finally gets wrangled down. He is refusing to quit. Hawthorne finally roping him down. That's going to bring up second down and 8 for the Falcons. Must have been a 2-yard carry. Yeah, Steven agrees. The math checked out. I had to write it down. Some log math arithmetic. Here come the Falcons. They're driving now. Oh, they're spreading people out now. Here comes number 20. First time we've seen him in the game. That's Reed. That's Evan Riss. Soik going deep for... Oh, that was for Carpenter. And it was contested by Schmutzler. That pass was on target for Carpenter, and he was coming down with the ball, and then Schmutzler right at the end muscled that out of his hands. Let me put this into context for you. Mason Carpenter, 6'4". Schmutzler, 5'9". Straight drop down pass is basically what you want to have if you're a tall receiver. Schmutzler, Hornet don't care, breaks up the pass. It's a pitch back to Soik, but there's a mishandling of the ball. Faber pitching it back over to him. I can almost guarantee you what they were trying to do right there is they were trying to do a pitch back, and they were trying to get the ball back to Carpenter because he was going way downfield, and Schmutzler was doing all that he could to keep up with him. But yeah, that play was going to be a misdirection where they were trying to catch the Hornets snoozing a little bit. But lucky for the Hornet defense, there was a little bit of a mishandling there at the ball, and that's going to bring up 4th and 16. Whoa, nearly blocked! But that ball takes a nice, healthy bounce past the 40 and just falls short of the 35-yard line. Looks to be about on the 36 or the 37. 1st and 10, Colby. That's one of those scary plays where not just between these two teams, but like just in high school sports when you have a pitch back like that and then you had the kids all fooled like it was going to be a run and it pitches back and then it turns into a pass play. Almost everybody gets caught red-handed with one of those. That's one of the plays that Colby got torched with, especially against Marathon. They had a few of those. Shotgun formation, looking to pass, but he says, nah, I'm going to run this one. Here goes Jeske, and he's off to the races, looking to get some blocking ahead of him, and he gets it, tiptoes the sideline, and he runs out of bounds near the 40-yard line.
Jeske on the run, forced out of bounds by Hunter Soik.
That brings up a big game for the Hornets. That's 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the Abbey.
Now they're just pressing their will. They're pressing their will against this Abbotsford squad. Looks to be shotgun formation. Oh, there was a weird start right there. Schmutzler trying to wrangle down the pass, but nah, it didn't go. Yeah, I was going to say that it looked like it was a weird start. Like, he said hike, and then half the team was just like, wait, right now? I wonder if that was supposed to be on a 2 count. Or if it was on a 2 count, they started on 1. The rest probably said, like, that was just too weird, and they just threw a flag. 1st and 15. Voss in the backfield with Jeske. Decker on the outskirts, and Schmutzler on the other side. Fake handoff to Voss. Looking to send it over to number 1, Lucas Carl, Agent 1. And his pass is completed. The announcer on the Abbotsford side doing a great job, but that's not how you say Carl. It's Carl! Second down and short for the Hornets. If my brother was here, he would be yelling out, Carl! They're watching out in South Dakota, hopefully, at Bob's Steakhouse. Fake hand. Oh, no, the handoff goes to Elmhurst, and he's going to get on his horse. Gets a great block by Stang. Woo, and he gets pancaked. Who's on that great tackle right there? If I had to guess, that looked to be Carpenter on that big hit. Elmhurst thought, okay, if you're going to tackle me, at least I'm going to lean forward. And Carpenter said, no, I'm driving you backwards. Shotgun formation. Elmhurst off to the left. It's a fake handoff. And it's Jeske, and he's off to the races, and he springs loose, gets a great block by Decker, falls into the end zone. Touchdown, Colby. Brody Decker with a key block right there, keeping his defensive back at bay and allows Jeske to rumble into the end zone. Big score by the Hornets right there. Your score 38-6 with 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Oh my. I wish I had a stat thing here because it would say there's a bunch of yardage by Jeske. Hornets going for 2. Here's the snap. Pass play. Jeske passes it over to to Elmhurst, it looks like. Binoculars say, yep, it was Elmhurst. Hits him in the hands and it goes incomplete. Hagen must be furious at this point because for the better part of the season, before they had to hit the pause button on 2 of their games, they always went for 2, and they got, I believe, 96% of their 2-point conversions this season. And so far, they are 0 for 2? 0 for 3? I think 2, yeah. Steven's way better at this job. We should just put the microphone on you. But he's playing a really good sidekick right now. But yeah, they're 0 for 2 tonight. That is very uncharacteristic. They are very good in short yardage situations. That's what made this that's what makes this very interesting. So the Falcons are denying the Hornets the pleasure of having a 2-point conversion. Nat Miller firing up his squad, getting ready for the opening kickoff. Brost getting ready with that big foot of his. Going to boot it downfield. You have Carpenter and Faber in the back. Here's the windup and the swing. Holy smokes, it just falls short of the goalpost. Goes to the back of the end zone, touchback. So here we go. 38-6. 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. We didn't take a commercial break. Steven, you should have stopped me there. He was just like, you kept talking though. I'm sorry. The wind has picked up drastically here. The flag, the American flag, Old Glory, waving hard in the wind. Feels like about like a 10, 15 mile, not 15, 10, 12 mile an hour wind. Coming from the south to the north. Here's the snap, direct snap, Wildcat formation. Soik tries to run upfield and gets a few yards, gets 2 to 3 yards. What was this foot race here? Was that Faber? It was Faber with... Elmhurst was covering Faber on that last play, and Faber just put on the Jets, and Elmhurst was hard on his heels, but he had a quick step on him. Once again, trying to test the waters to see if they want to do that quick pitch again, to see if they want to pass that downfield. A lot of speedsters on both sides of the ball here, but especially on Colby's side. Carpenter getting covered by Carl on the far outside. Faber in the backfield along with Soik. Here's the snap. Rolling to his right. Gets pressured. Gets more pressure. Tries to run loose. There's a flag on the play. Gets pushed out of bounds. Looks like he gets pushed out of bounds by Velker. Ref's going to talk about it. It's going to be a holding call. And they're pointing at the Falcons. Right? Steven is not sure. Matt is, though. Yep, the Falcons are backing up. And it's a penalty against the Falcons. Oh, it wasn't a holding call. Illegal use of the hands. Maybe the karate, they are doing like the hi-ya chop. Can't do that. 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining here in the third quarter before we get to the fourth quarter. And the final quarter for Battle of the Can. Colby versus Abbotsford. Here's the snap. Quick pass to Carpenter to the right side of the field. His right, your left, goes incomplete. Third down. Third down and a long ways to go. I'm not sure why they don't update that on the scoreboard, but it is substantial. Third and forever. Oh, thank goodness that guy added it up. It's 3rd and 22. Third and a very, very long to go, deep in their own territory. They got to get away from that end zone. Soik, look at the pass. Gets pressure. Launches it downfield for Faber. Gets broken up by Schmutzler and almost intercepted by Elmhurst. I tell you what, these passes, there's only been a few passes where they were off target. Most of these, it's right to the guy. And if it wasn't for Colby having a double team or a speedster contesting that pass, a lot of these would be falling true to their target. He had Faber there. Faber had to do a minor adjustment. He overran it just a touch, but that was still within his realm of his long arm reach that he could have wrangled it in. But like I said, contested right there, mostly by Schmutzler. And once again, 5'9" versus 6'4". Kids playing big. There's a medical personnel guy walking across the field. No, he's off the field of play. Punting in the back of his end zone near the goal line. Big boot right here. Hawthorne takes it on the first bounce. Gets wrangled down by Carpenter. And the Hornets going to start deep in Abbotsford territory. That punt did not go nearly as far as it needed to. And here comes the Hornets squad. Going to be starting at around the 35-yard line, it looks like. Just like I said, 1st and 10 at the 35. I told Abbotsford, I'm like, do you guys want to do a tandem announcement together? And they're like, no. I'm like, that's cool. Jeske on her center. Here's the snap. Hand off to Hawthorne. Whoa! And he gets roped down. That play is blown up by number 8. Oh! Sudemeyer! A freshman takes down the big Hawthorne. Excellent play by Sudemeyer. That was awesome. That was awesome. You have the big burly Hawthorne on the outside swing where he's most comfortable, and then you have freshman Alex Sudemeyer coming in, and he says, I could care less, and ropes him right down. 2, 1, and just like that, 3 quarters are in the books. 1 remaining. Now it's, I tell you what, I'll save my speech for later. Commercial break time.
At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, we close loans fast. Homeowners, home buyers, and realtors love it.
Fast? Anybody can claim they're fast.
You're right, but we'll guarantee it. Our branch will close your loan in 30 days or less, or we'll pay your closing costs.
Why wait longer to be in the home of your dreams? Why worry about delays that could affect your closing?
At Fairway, we're fast. We guarantee it. 30 days or less, or we'll pay your closing costs.
Call today to find out how you can be in the home of your dreams.
Faster with Fairway.
And just like that, we're back. It is COVID season once again, and what a fine time to put an ad plug in for custom printing and custom design, dynamic designs from Premier Printing for face masks. 2nd down and 10 for the Hornets now. Starting into the 4th quarter. They waited 53 years for this game. Now there's only 12 minutes remaining. Boom! Big hit by... Whoo-hoo! Let's pull up the binocs for that one. Number 53. Hello. Martin Aguilera. Let's just... What's his first name? Martin. Martin. Oh, jeez. Martin. Martin with the big hit right there. 3rd and 5 for the Hornets. Aguilera. Shotgun formation. Here comes a handoff. Oh, it goes over to Hawthorne. Swings it over to the left. Soik trying to get him wrangled down, but he's going to avoid multiple tacklers, and finally he gets shoved out of bounds by Carpenter and Soik. Soik did not give up on that play, but not until Hawthorne was able to pick up a big gain right there. First down, Colby. Aguilera. Oh, my wife said, do you know Christina Aguilera? I'm like, of course I know Christina Aguilera. And she's like, just say it like that. Number 53, Christina Aguilera. Martin Aguilera. Here we go. Under center is Jeske now. Hornets looking at 1st and 10. Closing in on that goal line. Handoff goes to... The survey says... Woo! His brother! Andrew Jeske. Don't call him Andy. Andrew Jeske getting the handoff by Brett Jeske. 2nd down and 5 now for the Hornets. Ball spotted on the 15-yard line. Jeske in the backfield along with Voss. Jeske under center. Hand off to Voss, but whoa, he gets swallowed up by number 53 and 86 by Pluckerman and Dietrich. And I tell you what, Martin Aguilera, he was somewhere. He was somewhere on the play. Oh, just trying to have some sweet redemption there, trying to get your name back there. I'm sorry, number 53. Here we go, Colby lining up. Andrew Jeske gonna line up to the outside, right next to Velker. Mason Foss off to the left of Jeske. Here's the snap. Fake handoff. Jeske gonna run rampant on the left side, following some key blockers. Oh, and he gets pushed right out of bounds, right before the goal line. He looked like he was gonna walk right into that end zone, but he gets pushed right out of bounds. Faber slow to get up. That kid has been a workhorse for this Falcon team so far this game. He has been all over the place. He was on that key stop to keeping the Hornets out of the end zone. 1st and goal. Right on the 1-yard line. Jeske hands it off to Elmhurst. Stutter steps, gets roped down. Mealy gets stopped. Let's see, who does he get? Sudemeyer. Hey! That's my guy. That's my guy on the Abbotsford side. He stopped Elmhurst and he stopped Hawthorne. 2nd down now. 2nd down and about 2 football lengths to go. Jeske in the backfield with Elmhurst. Jeske under center. Tight formation. Abbotsford looking to keep him out of the end zone. Here's the handoff. Elmhurst just barges right in. Thank you very much. Touchdown, Colby. Wide open hole. He lowered the shoulder, but no need. Waltzes right into the end zone. And that's going to bring the score 44-6. Just past the 10-minute mark for here into the 4th quarter. Big blocking up front. But they've been wearing down this Abbotsford squad with a lot of power running this game. Schmutzler is going to be on the hold. Brost for the kick. Here's a set. Whoa, blocked! Looked like Carpenter swooped right in with those big orangutan arms of his, and he blocked that kick. I tell you what, here's a positive talk point for your Falcon squad. They are like a special team stopping squad. 2-point conversions, extra point attempts, they don't care. They're going to stop all of it. And right now we're going to go to a commercial break.
Hi, my name is Braden. I'm with US Cellular Northside Computers. I'm here today to talk to you about our expanded JD Power award-winning network. Our services are now available in northern Wisconsin in areas such as Spencer, Stratford, and Colby. To experience our new 5G network, stop down to the store and take a look at our expanding lineup of 5G devices located in downtown Marshfield.
Thank you to Northside Computers. You saw that. They do a lot of cool stuff. You saw that drone picture of that big tower. They do something pretty cool with that. Oh, they're doing that. Oh, I know what they're doing. Trying to bring more internet connection, which is a big talking point, not just in the Midwest, but just throughout Wisconsin, trying to bring better internet connection to all the homes. And Northside Electronics, right? Going to be doing that for you. Here's a kick, gets wrangled up, and woo, he gets stopped by number 56, Grant Ulrich. Nice tackle right there. Isabel Aguilera coming into the game. Yeah, yep, you heard right. Isabella Aguilera coming into the game, number 51. That's great to see. Here comes Soik. Let's see where Isabella lines up. Isabella's your new center for the game. And we're going to be coming up 8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the game. Here's a direct snap. Excellent snap. It gets handed off to number 24. Oof. He had some nice blazing speed, but Elmhurst and Wheezy brings him to a halt. That's JV Castillo on the carry. Castillo? Oh, my wife's got... Here, why don't you come up here? You want to talk on this? Come on, you do a great job. My wife's really shy, but she's very assertive when it comes to me mispronouncing names. Castillo. Isabella under center, or going to snap, I should say. Soik. Back to snap. Shotgun formation. Bunch formation right here. Here's snap. Look at the pass, but he is going to get rushed by Felker, and that's a sack. Looks like he's got about like an 8-yard, 10-yard loss right there. Oh. My wife reminded me that 2 years ago we had a session where our Hornet players were cramping up on every other play. So we had Cramp Watch 2019, or 2018, I should say. And here we got Cramp Watch. That's Soik on the ground trying to stretch out his leg. I didn't play football, but I was in track and cross country. But yeah, there would be many a time where you just land wrong. And that back heel, or not that back heel, that back muscle chunk of meat in your thigh, on the back part of your thigh, it just will lock up. And it feels like somebody's ratchet strapping that muscle tighter and tighter. And the only thing you can do is just hope that your stretching out will just alleviate it. It is not fun. It is a bad, bad feeling. But good thing is that it's short-lived. That's the nice part. And he gets back up on his own power, which is good to see. He has had an excellent game, Hunter Soik. Senior, your quarterback and defensive back. Here we go, coming back into the game now. Trying to see who's there in the backfield. JV shifts outside, but it's going to be a handoff to Faber. Tries to spin move his way out of there. but we had Jeske and Decker on the stop. 4th down. It's a 4th down play now. 6 minutes and 43 seconds remaining in the game. Clock continues to run. 4th and 11, and the Falcons are going to go for it. Why not? JV in the backfield. Faber to get the handoff. Or not the handoff, to get the... There you go. Fake handoff goes to Wellman. Direct snap to him. And there we go. And it's a turnover on downs. Goes over to the Hornets. 1st and 10, Hornets. Lots of cheering on the Colby far sideline, and that means that they're going to be sending in some of the other squads of players. So we got a plethora of new people coming in, like Eli Schmidt at number 41. You know, that was my 8th grade football number. I played football all the way till middle school, and that was my number. Big old 41. What's that?
All the way to middle school.
All the way to middle school I played. Then I'm like, I'm a cross-country runner. I'm just going to stick with this. Oh, there's a missed snap, and Weezy's trying to fall on it, and... Woo! There we go! Yep, I was going to say, that is recovered by the Falcons, and just like that, they're right back in it now. Send the offense back out there. We're past the 5-minute marker. 5:53, 5:52, 44-6. They're yelling at Dietrich, saying, number 86, you're supposed to be over here. Falcons lining up now. Against the Hornets, there was a missed snap. Isabel Aguilera with the snap. Send it over to Soik. Soik, quick snap, tries to test the interior. Woo! And he gets driven back by Healy and Stang. Great sportsmanship there by Velker, helping him up, giving him a hand slap, or giving him a slap on the helmet. You know what's really important to mention here, Abbotsford and Colby actually share teams in some sports. So, like, there's Colby Abbey cross country. There is also Colby Abbey wrestling. So, you know, there's a lot of these there's a few of these players that are fighting on the gridiron across the football from each other that actually wrestle against each other. Oh, that's right. Yep. Stephen mentioning that, like when it comes to yard, softball, and and swimming, baseball. There's a bunch of them. But not tonight. Tonight, it's Abbey versus Colby. Soik, looking deep. Carpenter, middle of the field. Falls incomplete. Number 84 on the coverage. That was Rope-a-dope Nathan Robida. Ropadia. Well, how would I say his name wrong? Robida. You call him Nathaniel, I call him Nathan. But everybody will say it's Robida. Rope-a-dope Robida. 3rd and 9 for the Falcons. So, like, coming in. Lining up here in the final seconds, the final minutes. Here's the snap to Soik. Look at the pass, gets early pressure, gets it off to Wellman. Gets a nice reception there, it gets a great gain. Shoved out of bounds by number 22, Tanner Halupka. Steven, is your home slice here yet? Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, well. So one of the things that we're going to do is when this game is over and that can is on the opposite side, one thing that we're going to do is we're going to film over there, capture the moment. for Battle of the Can. Here's the snap to JV. Wrangled down now by Halupka again. I guess he said Voss. I saw Halupka. We're going to stick with Halupka. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. The anticipation is building. The trophy is just sitting just south of the end zone now, just on the track. There's a few people that are making their way down there, getting ready for the players to run down there. Quick snap and handoff to Faber. Faber doing some spin moves. Oh, and he's got some fancy footwork, and he's off to the races trying to shed more tacklers. Brings it out past the 35-yard line. Time keeps running, though. 57, or no, now we're down to 50 seconds left in the game. Battle for the can. First game. Here's the snap. Soik, handoff to JV. JV finding some wiggle room and finally brought down by Healy. 23 seconds remaining. Everybody get your viewing ship ready. We got 2nd down and 6 to go. 9, 8. Final minutes ticking down. A lot of big momentum building into this game. The time reaches 00. Soik is off to the races, shedding tacklers, tries to get to the end zone, but he finally gets roped down. And the game is over. And it's going to be a Hornet victory, 44-6. And that is how it's going to end here. I guess the players aren't going to race after that trophy. I told them, hey, just go chasing after that thing, but the more appropriate thing is that they're going to wave hi to each other, and there they go. They're going after that thing. Oh, come on. Am I still on mic? Yep, screaming and yelling. Oh, so they're not going to do the wave. They're going to do the handoff here. So is that okay if I go down there? Okay, so I'm going to, do you want me to come back up here and do a recap then? Well, hey, real quick, we're going to do a recap as these two teams are saying good game, and then we're going to, you know what, just for Steven's sake, I'll say we're going to stay up here for a little bit as we watch them getting done with their high-fiving and stuff. Quick recap of the game. Hornets basically ran all over the Falcons. Falcons tried to muster up some razzle-dazzle going back to their bunch formation, their bread and butter, what they're known for and what they've succeeded on. But this Hornet defense is big, and that offensive line just wore everybody down. And you can see Stang is just itching, ready to go. Come on, guys, go get that can. Go get it. Yeah, go get it. Oh, only 2 players are going to run and get it. Come on, guys, go get that can. Why are you scared of it? Go get it. Oh, here we go. There they go running. Here comes their traveling trophy. It's the milk can. They got the first one. Oh, man, how cool is that? I pictured in my head that it would go a little bit different as soon as the game was over, but you have to have the sportsmanship, you have to have the hand clapping, but that made my night right there. Not just because I'm a Colby kid through and through, but just seeing a team running out there, grabbing that can, getting all crazy for it. I don't even know, oh, there it is. That is Brent Jeske hands it off to Coach Hagan. How cool is that? So now their name, that's what the score is going to be. And they will have, oh man, yep, and they're going to have the first line of this trophy. Hopefully it's going to be many more years to come. Hopefully we can add another plaque on there. Each plaque can get about 10 years worth. And there you go, that's their, how cool is that? Players are sitting on shoulders that's staying on top of, looks like Logan Stitchin. Hawthorne or Jeske ran it back, hands it off to Coach Hagan, getting their pictures. So what's going to happen now is that Hagan will get that can, and then on Monday they'll have it on display, and then I'm going to quickly grab it, and then I'll send it to Burt Trophy, and we'll get that etched in. There you go. They're like, hey, don't hit that can too hard. I think the fun part, I mean, Steven, I'll probably ask for your 2 cents. I think what makes traveling trophies so special is when it's like these moments right here. It's the enthusiasm, it's the honor and privilege that you get to play for something like that, because not every school has that. Steven was mentioning before to me that, Wassa has the log, Mosinee and
Medford play for the cheese grater.
Yeah, Mosinee and Medford play for a cheese grater. And then what was the other one you were mentioning before? Antigo and Rhinelander also have a traveling trophy that they play for. And it's not as wide rampant. And you can even see that in college football. There's a lot of teams where they have a long-standing history playing grab or get. And right here, we kind of changed that up. We made this game special. We made it the way it should be. And it's going to be Colby that grabs that can first. They're going to have that stowed away. They're going to have a year of bragging rights until next year. There we go. All right, well, that's my sign-off. Steven, anything else?
We're good. We'll wrap it up.
Hey, we're going to wrap it up. Steven is going to go home, wrap himself up in a blanket because... Wait, can you step back? Can we put this on you? Step back. Keep going. Wait, how do you zoom out on this thing? It's on the top? Hold on. Oh, this one right here. Oh, hold on. Steven, it's going back. It's going really slow. Super slow. While it's going slow, Abbotsford kind of digressing, going. This is Steven. He lasted the whole game dressed like he's going golfing out in the Bahamas. He's got his shorts on, and he's got his t-shirt on, and I'm dressed up in a coat and I'm freezing to death. So that was pretty good. So going back this way. Yep, they're going through the victory tunnel and the short, quick drive back to Colby. So once again, I want to thank you On Focus for giving the Hornets Nest the opportunity to come on here. Thank you so much to everybody else for tuning in for this very special matchup. And you enjoy the rest of your evening.